Greetings, everybody. This is Alan Lewis, and right now I am in Hunadoara Castle, and we're right now going on a ghost hunt for paranormal activity. We have the privilege of getting this wonderful, beautiful castle to do a little bit of paranormal investigation. So right now I got my camera and my tripod. I'm using my best camera for two major reasons. A, if I end up tripping and breaking it, I can easily get it replaced because I have a 1-year warranty. But also, this camera is a more advanced camera. It's the SX50. And so, Radu, come over here for a second. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to begin by showing you around the castle. Right here, we have a well. And this well was dug by Turkish prisoners. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, what did you do now?
Huh?
You were ask about him something.
Huh?
You were
Oh, no, I just wanted to get them on tape so I can introduce them to my mother. Radu, come over here for a second.
I am not a
Okay.
cameraman, you know.
Okay,
I
that's
don't-
cool.
To be honest,
Okay. Radu didn't want to get on film. That's okay. He's a little shy. All right. Okay. All right. Woohoo! All right. See, there's a nice view of Hunadoara. It's getting darker, so over here we have the bear pit. And prisoners were often thrown in there, and they often had to, defend themselves against bears. Hey, Brad. Okay. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful evening, except for a little bit of drizzle.
An amazing place, huh?
Oh, yes, it is.
Imagine what it must have been like at that time. Down in these pits,
Oh, yeah.
cheering and watching the torment.
Yeah, they must have been really cruel back then. It's one thing to punish somebody because you're trying to be ruthless. Another thing to treat somebody that way just for the fun of it. That's the difference. And I think that's a big difference between Vlad Dracula and Elizabeth Bathory, where Vlad Dracula, I think he did what he felt he had to do. Whereas Elizabeth Bathory basically did it of her own vanity and her own enjoyment. I think there's a big difference.
Oh, no doubt. And with Vlad, at least, what he did was to create this amazing legend about himself. Because you got to say, who's going to mess with a guy who will impale merchants, right?
Yeah.
And go for the right. So, I bet I'm willing to bet if we could actually go through a time portal and see what happened. The guy probably impaled a few people,
Yeah.
but the legend grew that he impales hundreds and thousands, because as that spreads, then that's going to make the Turks and the Huns think twice about trying to come out and take things over, right?
Yeah.
So you build a reputation, especially with the story about him eating in the field where he's had all the people on the stakes coming down the hill, impaled as he just sat and ate his dinner. You hear that story once, and I think as a leader of another team, another horde, you're going to think twice about invading Dracula's area.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Whoa. Whoops. We'll knock this over. All right. I'm going to do this in 10-minute increments because. All right. Here we have the well the Turkish prisoners built, and they were promised that if they built this well, they would get their freedom. Unfortunately, after they finished, they weren't given their freedom. I think they were either, I've heard about this, they were either killed or perhaps, I don't know, I think, but I do know they weren't free after they did this, which is wrong. Okay. All right. Going down. Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Here's Alan.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Alan.
All right. Okay. I'm going to do this in 10-minute increments because it'll be easier to put it on Facebook if I do it that way. All right. Yeah. And definitely this is a creepy place. Okay, definitely looks what Dracula's castle should look like. This is not Dracula's castle. Dracula briefly was imprisoned here, and it was really owned by the Hyundai family, or the Corvin family, which was a Hungarian royal family. And often Vlad Dracula would often do things, would often deal with the Hungarians against the Ottomans. But this is not Dracula's castle per se. But it is a castle that he was briefly imprisoned in for a certain period of time. Okay. All right. Went into the yard. We're going to do a little bit of exploring. All right. Got it. As said, one thing that's a little bit different tonight than it is about most other nights is that we're able to go into places that most other people are not able to go into. As you can clearly see, once it gets really, really dark, I'm going to turn on my little flashlight and do a little bit of paranormal hunting. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to do this in 10-minute increments because it'll be a lot easier to put on Facebook and stuff. All right. I'm all by myself, but you know, I like it that way. I don't want people that way. I want to be by myself because I think I just might be able to get something. All right. Okay. Got a few more seconds to go. Then I'm going to start the next segment. All right. Look at these stairs. All right. Still got 31 more seconds to go. And it gets really creepy at night. Whoop. Just do a stairway there. Okay. Gotta make sure I take care of everything. This is such a beautiful castle. Okay.